Hello everyone, my name is IFTINAITY RAHMA. I'm a student number 8, 11,120, 190, 171. So today I'm going to talk about the struggle of Indonesian nation to achieve goals on Pancasila. These have evolved throughout the centuries on a very long flow with many ways and stages. It can be summary as follows. The first one, the Kingdom Period. Establishing Great Kingdom with the life of Kemaharipah, Lojinawi, Tataten, Terumkritara Haja, and they are regulated countries that have a united area nearly around the Nusantara. Elements that were the seat of Pancasila in that age including devotion, humanity, unity, government procedures on the basis of discussion, and social justice. The second one, West Colonial Period. The nation of the West arrival to the land of the Nusantara was because of Indonesian fertility with the product of the earth. They are competing to reshape the prosperity of the Indonesian earth. Since then, it started the black sheet of Indonesian history with the West, especially the Netherlands. The Dutch Colonial Period was the direction to control the life of all nations and regions of the Nusantara where that evil phase is faced by the Indonesian nation. However, had the value of life has been wrong by politics that began the emperor, that every form of struggle can be brave. So the Dutch Colonial Period was a major milestone in the history of the struggle of the Indonesian nation in achieving the goals. The third one, the National Resurrection on 20 May 1908, the beginning of the stage of the rise of a nation which has been immediate in collaboration. The physical properties that are uncoordinated encourage Indonesian leaders to change the form of religion, which is the realization of the Indonesian nation to the importance of the state. There were born types of political organizations. The organization that moved in education and social affairs as the first power was the main body organization on 1908 by Wahidin Sudirohusodo, then arrived at the organization that has an achievement of the Indonesian nation Gemilang in realizing the independent Indonesian desires. The youth committed and stated the recognition of the existence of nation, land, and one language, namely Indonesia, which this event is called Youth Walk on 28 October 1928. The fourth one, the end of the foreign colonialism. The beginning of the Japanese colony in Indonesia as Japan injured Indonesia to the Netherlands. However, it can last as the acute Pacific War. Japan started understanding by America and its allies. On seeing the unfortunate reality, Japan has changed political through propaganda that its presence in Indonesia is to liberate Indonesia from the forces of the civilized. But it is only a craftiness to deceive Indonesian people to help Japan. Japan is no less rich than the Dutch colonialists. The nation of Indonesia experienced suffering and oppression and resulting the disappointment of the Indonesian people to Japanese treatment, so that it creates resistance to Japan. Either way, Japan already knows the desire of Indonesian nation about the independence and promised to give the liberty in the next day when the war is over. To show the first promise, on 29 April 1945, Japan allowed to establish a preparation agency for Indonesian independence. The preparations that was established on 28 May 1945. The first section is to formulate a basic country concept. The country proposal was proposed by Engineer Soekarno on 1st June 1945 and known as Pancasila. The second promise is the independence without conditions. However, as it is announced, this desired independence doesn't show signs of its arrival. On 14 August 1945, Japan had gave up and lost to the Allies. When that happened, the situation of the void of power in Indonesia is not wasted by the leaders of the nation. In response to this situation is by preparing the proclamation of independence on 17 August 1945, where Indonesian independence is announced by Insinyur Soekarno and Dr. Handes Mohatta on the behalf of Indonesian nation. Based on such reality, it can be concluded that Indonesian independence is not given from Japan, but a struggle of its own strength. The fifth one, Proclamation of Independence of the Republic of Indonesia. On 17 August 1945, as the culmination of the peak, movement and struggle of this Indonesian nation, as the point for the Indonesian nation in liberating itself from the current of the cultures for centuries, as the point of the Indonesian nation of the result of struggle against colonialism, either using organizations or version by generating in the sense of nationalism as the source of birth of the Republic of Indonesia, as well as the first known Indonesian legal procedures for the establishment of the United States of the Republic of Indonesia or NKRI, and as well as the first norm of Indonesian law. The last one, the day after the proclamation, on 18 August 1945, the Indonesian Independence Preparation Committee is visiting to perfect and ratify the 1945 Constitution, which is outlined in the concrete description and is detailed in the opening and body system of the 1945 Constitution or articles. The 1945 Constitution only concerns its main goal by preserving the rules concerning implementation are submitted to organic laws or local regulations that easier how to make change and revolution. That's all for me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is CANTIKA and I want to explain about Pancasila values and their application. Pancasila is a guidelines for the Indonesian nation. Indonesian state guidelines have 5 principles that are so important to apply. That's are 1. The value of the supreme lordship. 2. Fair and facing human values. 3. The values of Indonesian unity. 4. Popular values led by the wisdom in representative consultation. 5. The value of social justice for all Indonesian. First one is the value of the supreme lordship. In Indonesia, there are 5 religions, namely Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism, Catholicism, Christianity, and Confucianism. With different religions, we must have an attitude of tolerance towards others, so that a harmonious life between religions is established. Well, it can be applied by making friends with friends of different religions, not discriminating, respecting each other, not comparing, and not looking at other religions with one eye. Next, fair and facing human values. Humans must have a character that is fair to others and also have good adapt. Fair means equal, balanced, equal, or not discriminating. Being civilized means having the norms of courtesy, good ethics, having good morals or morals. This can be implemented by protecting human rights, respecting each other, loving each other, not acting arbitrarily with others. Next, the value of Indonesian unity. Bhinneka Tunggal Ika means different but still one. Unity is very important. Therefore, Indonesia remains united despite having different religions, ethnicity, races, and culture.
Pancasila value during the Sriwijaya Empire. The Sriwijaya Kingdom was established in the 17th century under the rule of Seljuk dynasty, known as the Maritime Kingdom, which established sea transportation routes. And the trading system has been well regulated so that people experience ease in marketing it. In addition, there is also an agency in charge of administering taxes, royal assets, clergymen, who are technically supervisor of development and holy status, so the kingdom can run its states, which define value. Next, Pancasila values during the Majapahit Empire. Before the Majapahit Kingdom was established, kingdom in Central Java and East Java were established alternately, namely the Kalinga Kingdom on the 7th century and Sanjaya on the 8th century. As a reflection of the peak of the kingdom culture, the construction of Borobudur and Prambanan Temple religion was carried out during the kingdom era. Majapahit is Hindu and Buddhist religions that coexist peacefully. At the time, some of the terms and values of Pancasila began to be recognized in the Majapahit Kingdom. So next one is Pancasila value in the struggle against colonialism. And in this era, Pancasila has not been formulated, but society has stated to apply the context of Pancasila, even though in the colonial era there were many deviation content of Pancasila by the colonizer. At this time, there is one value in Pancasila that is forgotten by the people, namely unity and integrity, that has been not in a really good shape right now. And in the absence of unity and integrity, the colonized really entered Indonesia territory, destroyed and controlled it. National waking becomes like an awareness and pride for a national identity and nation views of life, which serve as the basis of the state and the ideology of the Indonesia itself. And the last one is post-Reformation Pancasila value. The history of the power of Pancasila is a very valuable history. Remembering the commemoration of Pancasila Day on every 1st of October, as we call it Hari Pancasila, should be used as an opportunity to reflect on the meaning of the values and power of Pancasila itself. Pancasila is the basis of the new state. Pancasila is the sole origin and is the source of all law that govern Indonesian society, including political life. Therefore, political parties as one of the political infrastructure and everything that is present and born in this country must obey Pancasila. Pancasila indoctrination carried out by the new order of government for the 32 years has not been touched much by public and understanding of the basis of the Indonesian state. And that's it for our group. Thank you for watching the video.